So the governor of Alabama has signed a law that would basically ban abortions all across the board, except in the case of where the mother's life is in danger. So let's get to it. Now, you have all these celebrities losing their minds over this, which was pretty predictable. You got the feminists going crazy, leftists, Democrats, they're all going crazy. So I'm going to start this off by telling you guys that I am not religious by any means. I'm not a Christian. I don't follow anything from the church. I'm pretty much agnostic. So I'm not going to use God as an argument against abortion. I will not do that. In fact, I just want to come out and say that, in regards to, let's look at the topic of gay marriage. I think people should marry whoever the hell they want to marry. I think marriage is just a contract. So people should just marry, people can marry whoever they want. I don't have an issue with that. So I just wanted to start off by letting you guys know that, so you guys don't think that, oh, it's just one of those guys that, he hates gays and, he hates women and all this other stuff. This is not the case. All right, so let's go for it. So this is the thing about abortion. To me, abortion is murder. There's no way around it. If you look at it just logically and you detach yourself from the whole this is a woman's rights thing, it's murder, it's wrong. Most people know that. Even women who don't agree with abortion, that are against abortion, a lot of them just say, oh, well, I wouldn't have an abortion, but, it's a woman's right. That's because they're scared to speak out against abortion because they will be deemed as being, oh, you're against women's rights. So even some women who are actually against it, they won't actually say that they're against it. Because if you say that, oh, I wouldn't have an abortion, you're basically saying you're against abortion. You don't believe in it. But a lot of girls can't say that because they have to get on the whole feminist train. So the way that the media portrays it, though, is that it's just men against women, and women, they want to take away their power, and they make it seem like it's only men that are against abortion. That is not true. A lot of women do not agree with abortion at all. What the left has done, they've done a magnificent job with this, is taking abortion and putting it with women's rights. So they put it at the same level as a woman's right to vote, or perhaps getting equal pay for the same job. So they conflate the two. So now what it does to women is it tells them, well, you have to be for abortion. You have to be. You can't speak out against it because it's a women's rights issue. Which was brilliant, which was very, very brilliant on their part. I'll give them that much. It's very similar to identity politics and the power of identity politics and that group thinking mentality. And the argument that you hear a lot now is that, oh, well, if a woman gets raped or it's incest, she can't have an abortion now, as if like the vast majority of abortions are for people who it was incest and that they were raped. I don't know what the exact number is, but it is a very, very, very small percentage of people that are getting abortions because they were raped or because it was incest. The vast majority of the abortions are people that just don't want to have a kid for whatever reason. Now, here's my issue with abortion is that it's become normalized, and people are very desensitized to it. So it takes away a lot of the self accountability. Some girls use abortion basically as people use birth control. They just get pregnant, like, oh, I'll just have an abortion. That's what's happening in society, and people can actually see it. If you actually look at it, people can see it. I personally don't think any of this stuff is going anywhere. Like the whole Roe versus Wade, I don't think that's gonna be overturned. I think Pandora's box was already opened, and it's too late, to turn back. This is going to be a big talking point, with the upcoming election next year. And, the Democrats, liberals, feminists, they're all going to say, oh, the Republicans they're anti-women and, it's a war against women. My body, my choice. That statement just makes me laugh when I hear the my body, my choice thing. And the other thing about abortion is it's very interesting how, the woman has the right to choose whether she has this child or not. And the man has absolutely no say in it. Which is very interesting to me. So she can decide to terminate the pregnancy, right? The man has no say, even if the man wants to have a kid. But if she decides to have the kid and the man says, hey, I don't want to pay child support, he doesn't have a choice. he has to pay child support. So, it's interesting the hypocrisy of how that works. Let me tell you something. Even if there was a stipulation in that law that said if a woman was raped or if it was incest, then you can have an abortion, these people would still be complaining because they're just completely against any sort of ban on abortion. They're just using that whole rape thing to try to make it seem like it's really bad and it's wrong. It's a big joke to me. But look, that's just one man's opinion. So you guys let me know what you think. I appreciate it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. This is Mike from Bensonhurst. Keep banging.